What's up, everybody? We're back. Some more Nova Drift.
Nova Drift!
And today is the day that I attempt to play with the highest scoring build that I'm aware of. It was number one on the leaderboards, 3.5 million. And I'm going to be bad at it. You already know I'm going to be bad at it because it has a blade involved. But,
Look, it's only got a blade as a...
So, Architect Blade. This is a big boy blade.
Well, this build is weird because it's like...
This build makes sense, but it doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's what Blizzard used to call creative use of game mechanics.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna...
Wrong shield.
Yeah.
You want to hunt for it?
I should hunt for it because it's just easier when I have three things.
Hey everyone, look, he's got Architect with 2 constructs.
Which you'll notice
doesn't work.
On the surface makes no goddamn sense.
But it will eventually.
So we're gonna get elegant construction as soon as we can here. Yeah. Let's get that XP.
Literally drones, mines, and turrets. All right there.
Get them all. So you'll notice all of this is very counterintuitive because the architect only can have one thing at a time, and when you put out something new, it explodes the old one. So all of this is just like I'm fighting against myself.
Yes.
And I am.
Right up until you get a certain.
But with a couple of mods, we can make this interesting.
Honestly, you should probably work on getting those mods before you work on getting...
Well, we're going to get self-destruction. Yeah, and you'll notice that self-destruction leads to burnout reactors, which means when things explode, they ignite and do a lot of fire damage. So we're basically going to just be exploding all over the place.
Yeah, and you need
until we win.
And you need blast radius something fierce. Ooh.
So I'll just grab turret for now.
Yeah, and then eventually.
So then, eventually, I'm just going to be putting out a bunch of things, and then eventually, those things will explode, and then I'll just put out more things.
Yeah. Tactical link do anything for you?
It does increase my hull damage resistance slightly.
4%?
Yeah, roughly. But it's still worth getting because I'm going to get the final talent here too.
Mm.
Alright. So we really need to find Candescence because that's what sets the rest of this off here.
Yes.
We'll get Support Specialist. It's going to lower my my hull strength and shield durability by what, 2%?
2%.
But increase my construct assembly speed by 20% and rate of fire by 25%.
That one's real good.
Mostly the assembly speed. We don't care about rate of fire because we're not using the constructs as constructs.
Correct.
We're using them as like improvised bombs. We are going to get shielded constructs, mostly because it gives us 20% hull damage resistance and base hull strength, because they're all going to be exploded anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
Doesn't matter.
Well, doesn't self-destruct do damage based on their hull when they die?
Yes.
So giving them more hull is also good.
Did it give them more hull, or is it... Because I believe it was giving me more hull.
Oh.
Yeah, more hull resistance.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So... Oh... Candescence. I was tired of waiting for it. I was like, I was just going to reroll for it. Let's see. Get those guys... It's real slow going until we get the fire bombs going off here. One of the many reasons why I'm not good at this. Alright.
It's like you also have to be able to just rapidly tap it back and forth between all of the different constructs.
Yeah. So I think we get corrosion. I don't think it matters. Because our weapon damage doesn't matter. Because it's just we're blowing stuff up.
Yep.
Well, no. Well, yes, but we don't need that yet. Because I think we can just... I think Candescence was the only prerequisite. I don't have to go all the way to Purification.
I believe that's correct. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Burnout reactors. There you go.
So now, all of my stuff is just got to blow up for firebomb damage.
Yes.
Okay. So now what do we need? Rapid fire is nice because that's more blades, which means more. Oh, I also need...
Oh, yeah, you need, like, volley.
I need volley just to give me more blades to throw. I can only have one out at a time, but with volley, it gives me more stocked up.
Yep. You know, an ally.
We'll get ally. We're gonna get mines. Yeah. We're just gonna get all of the constructs.
And yeah, just having more blades.
Let's see. We're gonna get faster.
Does Apex Machinery actually help you?
No, because it I believe increases the construct's time.
Ah.
Let's see.
Mines. Oh, blast radius.
I want all. But it's still when your shield breaks. Like I want to get that eventually.
It's true.
But let's get mines going. Then I'm gonna want to get auto mines just because.
You've got.
I have a lot of things that I need to cover, and it's just all about getting things out to explode as often as possible.
True.
I'll grab hull strength now because I essentially don't have a shield. So it does a fair amount of exploding damage, and it's basically we're gonna get to the point where we're just gonna explode the screen all the time forever.
Yeah. That's clearly.
So that's why I kind of call this the malfunctioning build. I asked Vogelspin what he called it, and he called it the sun itself, because every couple of seconds you're just exploding the screen with explosions.
That makes sense.
So I guess we get blast radius, right? Well, because it's not a weapon, so I'm actually not convinced that actually works. We are going to get reinforced drones because it gives more drone hull strength, and
which means their explosions are bigger.
Yes.
I'll just already looking at that. Just Station Omega is clearly getting shoved around there.
So as you can see,
that is incredibly violent.
It does a lot of damage, just in a way you wouldn't normally think about, I suppose.
Yeah, true. You want volatile shields? You want to work towards other things?
Well, we do want volatile shields, and we also are going to want flash shielding.
Yeah. And probably emergency systems?
Certainly wouldn't be bad.
That is... just every so often, you just get this giant swirl of explosive.
Yes.
You never actually seem to have your Bastion shield. It shows up and then auto mines kill it instantly.
Yes. That's the idea. Everything shows up for about a second and then explodes.
Yeah.
And you can see like an after image of them for just a moment.
So I guess the major problem with this is that it's a little bit harder to aim at a specific target.
Well, eventually you just blow up the screen in general, just very indiscriminately.
Yeah.
But
you need more blades.
Like I said, it's very different and it's very cool, and it is like one of the best builds in the game right now in the right hands. It's just that the right hands aren't me, so I'm gonna just do my best.
Yeah, you're doing all right so far.
Yeah, but we ain't nowhere yet. Okay. Let's see. Juggernaut's probably not bad.
Plus 20% drone orbit radius is actually a good thing in this build, I think.
You're not wrong. Let's get that going.
The drones being further away from you when they come out. There's just more space on the explosions.
And I have my like drones and my ally on auto deploy, which suits me just fine because I just want everything exploding as often as possible. That's why we got auto mines.
Yeah. Can you put the turret on auto as well?
I wish I could, but I cannot. All right, flash shielding. So shield's gonna go boom much more often. So now we just kind of hang out, like even without firing anything. Explosions are happening.
Just sort of happen.
I need to get Splinter.
Yes.
That's something I need and don't have currently.
How are the turtles ever supposed to become proper ninjas without Splinter?
We just kind of hang out near him and explode for a while.
Oh.
Aw, so close.
That's right, you can just do it yourself.
So, I'm like an aftermarket robot just trying to make his way through life. I occasionally explode. My maintenance is questionable at best.
You're definitely going to want to build some defenses here. Because without a shield, oh boy.
Yeah.
Essentially, without a shield.
I need to get either Essence Sap or just regeneration online.
Yeah.
Can't remember. I feel like I saw his build used Essence Sap and I didn't know why. Alright, shield is gone. That's the important thing. I just gotta get explosions near enough to him to do damage.
Yeah, and you gotta try not taking so many hits for a bit. Yeah, see, that right there. This right here was my main concern: is you're making a ton of explosions, but those explosions are still centered on you.
Mostly, yes.
Trying to throw a blade at him, that blade doesn't. You have to throw like 3-4 blades just to get one in his face.
Well, that did a lot. I still need to get purification going. I don't have that going. That'll increase my burn damage by quite a bit. And give me some regen action.
Yes.
Okay. So, do I hard reroll for it?
There's nothing there that you really want.
Let's see. I don't have Purge yet, so I should get Purge. Just because Corrosion is my hits, and
Yeah.
that's just my blade when it happens to.
And your blades, bullets. Those kind of hits, right?
I also, again, still need Splinter. I need. There's lots of things that I need.
There you
Nailed
go. There's a comet friend.
Yeah, screw it. Let's just get regeneration. Just because I think it's going to be more helpful than Essence Sap, and then it'll allow me to use Purification's regen too.
True.
I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah, I like it.
If you're watching this, Focus Spin, I'm sorry for butchering your really good builds.
if there was a very specific reason why it needed purification. Why it needed essence sap other than just essence sap is real dang good.
I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't put in the time that Vogel did, and I'm not as good as he is. So.
See, you make the videos and then talk about them. Vogelspin just plays and gets awesome.
Yes, and I haven't done I'm trying to get a high score in a while now because I'm always trying to think of
new and exciting things,
new and interesting ways of playing the game. I haven't seriously gone for high score action in a while.
I would love to see you go for a build that can topple the top of your scores, which would be impressive considering your top 2 scores are part of that April Fool's build.
Yeah, but I have a couple legit ones that are over 1 million, which
absolutely
I was pretty happy with.
Again, you said his score on this was 3.5, which is
yes
nuts to me.
3.5 using this build, and then the hydro pump build that we were using yesterday, he got like over 2 mil.
Yeah.
Let's see. We should probably get the old terminate going. Because you can never go wrong with terminate.
Terminate is nice.
Let's just dodge all of that nonsense.
Although, does terminate help if it gets hit by an explosion, or do you still have to deal with the weapon damage?
I mean, I might still have to poke it with my blade, but I'd still do that. That's still a thing that I do.
Oh, jeez.
There it all went. Just kind of sit near him and let it take care of itself. See, now if I had terminate, that fight would have, been over sooner.
It's true. Ooh, and that puts you in a rough position hull-wise.
Yeah. Okay.
Terminate's good, but I feel like you need to get some more defenses up.
I just gotta get gooder.
Well, it's fair, but still rough. Especially now that you did not want to sit there.
Sure I did. It was all part of my plan. My grand master plan.
That took like half your hull. So many explosions.
Yeah, and now I'm up back to like full health.
Yeah, you're okay. The waves were slow enough there.
Okay. Again, what do I want? What do I need?
At this point, you don't really want essence sap.
Let's get adaptive armor. We'll start stacking that up.
That's not a bad idea. The other things you can work towards are doing things like...
getting the... Actually, I should probably work towards emergency shielding.
Yeah,
huh?
You really should get emergency shielding. You should get emergency shielding and core shielding.
Yes, there should be... Where my head's at. I totally missed the boat on that
supply train.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the word supply or train.
You missed the boat on the train.
I missed the train boat. I'm always missing boat trains.
Ooh.
Really do punt them away with that.
Yeah. I think you also can still get more blades, honestly. I don't know if you need them, but...
No, this is fine. This is plenty. Do you see how quickly I generate them?
Yeah. But you could go faster.
I agree that I need to fire them more, I think. I think I just need to be less...
less conservative with your blades?
Less conservative. Warpath is good. But I want to try to get Aegis. And then get emergency shielding. I think that's what I want.
Yes. Because that'll be nice and safe, because, I mean, your shield pops. At this point, like, once every, what, 5 seconds?
It's pretty quick.
It's about once every 3 seconds, actually. And how long does the invincibility last once your shield pops?
I want to say like a second. I don't remember exactly.
Actually a ton of invincibility for you then.
Oh, I still don't have Splinter. What is the prereq for Splinter? Is that?
I'm pretty sure that you've already got it available.
I don't think I do, because I think I need like payload or something like that.
It might be either payload or magnitude. Probably payload.
Well, I mean, they're part of the same tree.
Oh, right.
So,
Oh.
I can get into that at some point in the near future too, just so I can start splinting.
So that your blades break into more blades.
Yes.
Still sad that you can't let your mines throw blades.
That would be a little silly. Yeah, so there's...
It's magnitude.
So, I'll grab that.
Magnitude goes into payload and a splinter.
Yeah. So far so good.
Yeah, so far so good, but you are at wave 95, so maybe you can get one more level before Seraph shows up. But you're low enough in 33 that it'll be tough.
Let's find out.
I feel like it's going to be real close whether or not you get that level before Seraph shows up. You should be okay. There it is.
Okay.
Splinter. Oh.
Yeah, and I know. I saw Splinter, but I was like, emergency shields, guy's coming up. I don't want to burn that many rerolls, though. Alright, Splinter, screw it.
Oh,
I mean, I knew he was going to be right here.
He was right there. Yeah, emergency systems would be amazing. And it definitely needs to be a priority, I think.
Splinter helps the whole screen explode.
Yes. Woo! I feel like you'll also need to get Rupture. Just for more explosions. That is so many explosions. Yeah. I guess that was a big one then. Oop, that's okay. It just grazed you. That was more than the graze. This is definitely a cool looking build.
Just...
Oh boy. A little bit of bananas going on.
Just a couple of bananas?
A couple of bananas.
Alright. Well, we're okay.
Yep.
We made it through.
Back in the saddle. The graze. Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't want to be there.
Dang.
I could have beat him. I need to be better.
Yeah.
So that was a little disappointing, but that I came with the disclaimer. I wasn't very good at this build.
Yeah. But you're still able to show it all off. Yeah, I would say that definitely emergency systems makes that build a lot safer. A lot safer.
Yeah. I should have picked up Splinter sooner, just because the whole build is all about exploding the whole screen.
Yeah.
Fairly often.
That's right. You did okay.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world.
It was enough to show off what the build does.
Yeah, maybe we'll revisit it once you've had more time to practice it.
That build is capable of getting roughly 10 times as many points as I did.
Yes, actually.
So I've only showed off 10% of its power.
It's full on Shaggy.
Yeah. See, that's why mine is the malfunctioning build, because
Yeah.
I malfunctioned. I can't do it. But yeah, so thank you again to Vogelspin, who's the guy who popularized this build, because he's actually good with it.
Yep.
And I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.